My sisters and brothers, I greet you all with the love and peace of the Lord. I invite you to meditate together with me on the holy word of God of 12th October 2022. The trust bear the fruits. The indicative of our reflection, those who truly belong to God will be authentic and bear the fruits of the Spirit. Jesus condemns the hypocrisy of the Pharisees and scribes. It is not being judgmental and condemnatory toward others. It is not lacking in charity. It is a matter of calling for authenticity. It is a question of leading a life of integrity. All the more, when we are in a role and position of teaching and guiding others and demanding from them a right life, we should check and see whether we ourselves are trying to do and live the same. This was exactly the fault of the Pharisees and scribes. They demanded so much from others, but they themselves did not follow what they demanded. They taught many things, but they themselves did not practice. They twisted the priorities. They gave more importance to religious traditions like tithes, but neglected the most important precepts of justice and the love of God. They taught people to be humble and not self-seeking, but they themselves were seeking places and powers of honor. They live hidden and disguised lives with an outer cover and a garb of religiosity like unmarked graves. All this shows that they were not led by the Spirit but by the flesh. We have a clear contrast between the works of the flesh and fruits of the Spirit in the first reading. They are clearly led by the flesh because they do the works of the flesh. Vices like impurity, enmity, strife, jealousy, anger, rivalries, dissensions, and divisions reign over them. This is the reason why they could not feel at home in the presence of Jesus. They resented and resisted because he not only preached by word but also lived by example. So, his life of authenticity was a great question mark to their hypocrisy. They felt poked and provoked, questioned and challenged by his life of integrity. And now the imperative for our life, as long as we are in the realm of the flesh, we will do the works of the flesh. They will go contrary to the fruits of the Spirit that will get us to inheritance.